Are you looking to save some money on a canopy beach tent? Well, I paid $160 for this Sun Ninja, and I paid just $70 for this Strenue Sun Pro, which, except for the color, looks identical to the Sun Ninja. But is it just as good? Well, you and I are gonna find out right now. The Sun Ninja comes in this cool-looking heavy-duty carrying bag, and the Strenue Sun Pro carrying bag looks like something Grandpa would use to carry his workout clothes to the gym. Inside the Sun Ninja carrying bag, you have the Beach Canopy, 4 collapsible poles, a small scoop, and 4 metal pegs for backyard setups. The Strenue Sun Pro comes with the same items, but I would say the Sun Ninja wins for overall presentation. But hey, I bought the Strenue for less than half the price, so I have to remind myself I can't be too picky. Now, if you're using just 2 poles, you set these 2 canopy beach tents up the same way. First, you want to lay the beach canopy out, forming a giant X shape on the beach. Then you want to load up the anchor bags with a lot of sand and then stretch them out, because you want to create as much tension as possible. If it's a breezy day, you'll want to dig a hole, plop the anchor bags in the hole, and then bury them. Now, the big reason why I'm comparing these 2 beach shades in this review video is that the Strenue Sun Pro is advertised as being just as good and cheaper than the Ninja. Although it doesn't say Sun Ninja, I think we know what ninja they're talking about. So I thought I better get with the program and make a comparison review video, because these 2 beach tents are not exactly the same, which I'll show you in just a minute. Now, the poles for these 2 beach tents are 6 feet 8 inches long, so both of these beach tents are the same height, and the beach shades are approximately the same size, around 10 feet by 10 feet. So you'll have plenty of shade for 4 people with a 2-pole setup. Now, once I had these 2 guys set up next to each other, I noticed that the legs on the Sun Ninja are about a foot longer than the legs on the Strenue Sun Pro, and the Sun Ninja anchor bags are bigger so they can hold more sand. This difference wasn't an issue until I set them up with 4 poles. The Sun Ninja was easy. I just had to make a few minor adjustments to the poles, and that was it. The Strenue Sun Pro beach tent took a little bit more time, effort, and patience. As you can see, it didn't go up as easily as the Sun Ninja. I made it happen, but it shows it takes less time and effort to stabilize a canopy beach tent with longer legs and bigger anchor bags. Hey, if you're finding this video helpful so far, please hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed to my Beach Gear Guy channel so you don't miss out on future beach gear review videos. Now, both of these canopy beach tents are advertised as providing UPF 50+ sun protection. I've used the Sun Ninja many times, and I've never had any issues with the Lycra fabric or the stitching. I did find this minor stitching problemo with the Strenue beach shelter, but overall, the fabric and the stitching looked okay. I set up the Strenue Sun Pro using the provided plastic pegs, which did the job, and gave it my backyard mist test. It fared the same as the Sun Ninja when I reviewed it last year, which is not great. The fabric absorbed a lot of the moisture, bogging the canopy right down. So these 2 beach tents wouldn't be my top picks if there's any rain in the forecast. Now, I showed you how the Strenue Sun Pro held up in a 15-mile-per-hour breeze, but will it survive when the wind is cranking up to 30 miles per hour? To keep it from blowing down, I stretched out the canopy and spent some time filling up and burying the anchor bags. I created so much tension in the canopy fabric that it was a bit of a job propping it up with the poles. I was actually concerned that one of the poles may snap on me, but they both held up, and so did the beach shade. The Strenue and the Sun Ninja both come with these bungee ball ties to keep the pole top secured to the beach canopy. But I have found that the poles will stay up without them if there's enough tension in the fabric. If there isn't enough tension in the fabric, things can get ugly. Now, I know what you're thinking. Who in their right mind would set up a beach tent in these ludicrous conditions? Well, the answer to this question is just me, the Beach Gear Guy. I certainly don't recommend that you set up a canopy beach tent when the wind is blowing like this, but I wanted to show you how the Strenue Sun Pro would hold up in these wild conditions. I wouldn't say that the Strenue Sun Pro is as good as the Sun Ninja, but considering what other beach canopies are going for, I think it's a good value. Now watch this video to see how the Sun Ninja holds up in similar wind conditions when I compare it to the Nesso Grande, and I hope you take it easy at the beach.